Presumably, Arsenal scouts were watching fervently as Lille romped to a 5-1 win over Paris Saint-Germain last season. First Nicolas Pepe and now Gabriel Magalhães have made the short journey north of the Channel to join the London-based club. But who is Gabriel Magalhães, a relative unknown who has only played 1.5 seasons of Ligue 1 football? And why have so many elite European clubs been fighting for his signature? 9 years ago, a 13-year-old Brazilian would travel 700 kilometers east from his home in Sao Paulo to join Avaí. The cooler weather did not aid Gabriel in his plight against homesickness, and the youngster returned back to his home just a week later. Fortunately, following advice from his father, Gabriel plucked up the courage to give Avaí one more shot. Just 3 years later, he'd signed his first professional contract with the club at the age of 16. 2 years after that, the young defender had made his debut for Avaí. His performances in the Brazilian Serie B caught the eye of Lille, who signed Gabriel for £1.5 million in January 2017. After impressing for Lille's B team, Troyes signed the Brazilian on loan in the summer of 2017. However, he failed to make any lasting impact, only featuring once in Ligue 1. He was then swiftly shipped off again. This time, as he had done at the age of 13, he would be going east. Croatian team Dinamo Zagreb took the player on a 6-month loan. Gabriel won 2 trophies in Croatia, although he only played once for the first team. His time was largely occupied playing for the Dinamo's reserve side. By the summer of 2018, Gabriel was back at Lille. Although going into the season he was considered nothing more than a backup. It remained that way until February, but a suspension to club captain Adamas Maro opened the door for the Brazilian. Since then, he hasn't looked back. Lille had a strong finish to the year, including the 5-1 thrashing of Paris Saint-Germain. Le Dogue concluded the season with the tightest defence, conceding just 33 goals. The unexpected defensive partnership of Gabriel and José Fonte was paramount to Lille's success. Seemingly, the Portuguese veteran has progressed Gabriel's footballing education. As soon as José arrived at the club, he spoke with me. He encouraged me to work hard and to make the most of the opportunity that would come one day. He taught me a lot, on and off the pitch. Fonte and Gabriel solidified their defensive partnership in the most recent season. Whilst Fonte has shown how to perform at the top level in the twilight of your career, it is Gabriel Magalhães who has caught the eyes of some major European suitors. Importantly, Gabriel is a left-footed centre-back. Fellow left-footer Pablo Mari has recently signed for Arsenal, but it's likely that he'll be playing second fiddle to Gabriel. By deploying Gabriel as a left-footed left centre-back, with vice versa on the right side, Arsenal will be able to progress the ball much more quickly and efficiently. Considering that Arteta is keen to pass the ball out from the back, it is critical that Gabriel has excellent passing abilities. In Ligue 1 last season, the Brazilian attempted 62.8 passes on average per 90, with a success rate of 84.3%. Moreover, 578 of Gabriel's passes in Ligue 1 were forward, the second highest ranking in the league. Even more impressive is his long-range passing. Gabriel has a 72.3% success rate for long balls. As was seen in the FA Cup final, Kieran Tierney's long balls over the top were used to utilise Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's pace. The fact that Gabriel has the passing range to release the forward will provide a vital tool if Arsenal want to quickly break the press and push up the pitch. Whilst Gabriel possesses all the qualities of the good ball-playing centre-back, he also looks to be able to handle the physical side of the game suitably. At over 6'2", the defender represents a presence in both boxes. Only 2 other under-25 Ligue 1 players won more aerial duels per 90 than Gabriel's 3.79. Impressively, he also wins 71% of his aerial duels. The aerial prowess of Gabriel will also help Arsenal in an attacking sense. Only 5 Ligue 1 centre-backs managed more than his 17 attempts on target last season. When considering Gabriel's height, one may presume he lacks the speed of some other top centre-backs. Lille's manager, Christophe Galtier's recent comments have dismissed this view. Despite his height, he is super fast and covers his side well. This pace allows Gabriel to come up the pitch, enabling his team to become more compact. Gabriel's defensive actions map in the 2019-20 Champions League demonstrate that 26% of the fouls, tackles, interceptions and clearances that Gabriel makes comes up on the left-hand side by the halfway line. When playing with the equally pacey William Saliba, Arsenal's back four will be able to squeeze up, allowing the team to have a compact shape. Not forgetting the importance of tackling for a defender, Gabriel also performs well here. Only Presnel Kimpembe and Mohamed Simakan bettered Gabriel's 1.52 possession-adjusted tackles per 90 for under-25s in Ligue 1. So why is Gabriel priced at a modest £25 million? That fee offers good value for money even in a post-COVID market, although there are still some questions over Gabriel's game, which make the transfer something of a gamble. First and foremost is Gabriel's lack of experience. Considering that the Ligue 1 season was cut short due to the coronavirus pandemic, Gabriel has only been playing first-team football for about one season. He did impress at Avaí and was even captain of the Brazilian under-19 team. Yet his loan spells at both Troyes and Dinamo Zagreb flattered to deceive. Evidently though, Gabriel has grown from his experiences. Lille's owner Gerard Lopez mentions the defender's evolution in a short time. Although it will be a blessing for Arsenal to have a left-footed centre-back, Gabriel can be over-reliant on his left foot. Last season in Liga, he used his left foot to control, touch, tackle and shoot the ball 93% of the time. For comparison, Rob Holding, a right-footed centre-back, used his right foot just 80% of the time. It's because of this one-footedness that Gabriel often spreads the play out to the left-hand side, rather than making a pass into a central position with his right foot. As we can see in his pass map against Angers, this can make Gabriel's distribution at times a little predictable, although his ability to play successful long balls negates this weakness to an extent. Ultimately, Gabriel is a very accomplished young left-sided centre-back who looks ready to make the step up into the Premier League. Despite Arsenal's recent failings, the move represents another jump in the Brazilian's early career. Gabriel's passing abilities will help him fit seamlessly into Arteta's system, even despite some of his drawbacks. His immense aerial threat and good pace will go a long way in helping Arsenal eradicate some of their recent defensive woes.